Good morning, first grade. Today, for shared reading, we're going to read a book about Nelson Gets a Fright because I know that Tuesday is Elephant Day. And I'm going to take a moment to look at the cover. And this is Nelson. And look what elephants do when they get a fright. A fright is another word for being scared. I'm going to take a minute to think in my head, what could this be about? Oh, look. Here comes a lion, and this is probably Nelson's mother or father coming to try to rescue them. That's what I'm thinking about. Take a minute to look at the picture and see what you're thinking. Ready? Nelson gets a fright. Nelson gets a fright. Nelson, the baby elephant, lived in Africa. Africa. Oh, that's a place far away from here. With his mother and his grandmother. I'm going to take a minute to look at the picture because Africa is a different kind of habitat or environment than where we are. And I'm going to go back and reread. With his mother and his grandmother and his aunts and his cousins and his big sister Nina. Nelson was 6 months old. Every day he drank lots of milk from his mother. I'm going to stop to look at the picture because there's lots of elephants here. Oh, look, there's Nelson. Do you think this is a nonfiction story or a fiction story? Remember, nonfiction is filled with facts. Fiction is a story. What do you think? Whisper. I heard lots of people saying fiction. You're right. Brain match. He was learning to eat grass and leaves too. And he used his soft little trunk to smell everything. Do I know what this is called? Oh, this is the trunk. And did you know that these are called tusks? Pretty cool. And look, this is his whole family. Boy, this reminds me of my family. We do lots of things together. Do you do lots of things together with your family? Let's see if Nelson's family keeps doing lots of things together. Nelson watched his mother as she pulled up grass with her trunk and put it in her mouth. Nelson tried and tried, but he couldn't tear the grass. His trunk was not big enough or strong enough. Look at this word, enough. What did you notice about this word? What pattern? Let me hear. That's right. GH says an F sound. Look at him. What rocking value is he doing if he keeps trying and trying? He's persevering, right? In the end, he got down on his knees and put his mouth around the grass and tried to bite it off. He was only a baby elephant. Who remembers what this mark is called? Shout it out. Let me hear it. That's right, an exclamation mark. Look at him. I really love these pictures. I'm going to stop to look at them. Oh, here's his trunk. Look at him trying to get that grass out. And these kind of books, I really want to pay attention to the pictures because they're really going to help me to understand the story better. Nelson liked playing games with his cousins and his big sister Nina. Sometimes they pushed each other. Sometimes they chased each other through the grass. I wonder what these animals are. I'm going to keep reading because I want to learn more, and I'm really enjoying the story. Are you enjoying the story about the character Nelson, who's an elephant? I hope so. Nelson liked chasing. Oh, look at this word. I see a word, wild a beast. Wild a beast. I'm really good at crashing the parts together. We've been working on that for a long time. These must be wildebeests, too. He would run up to them and flap his big ears, and the wildebeest would run away. This made Nelson feel very big and strong. Nothing. Look at this big word. I'm going to really try to find all the parts. I know the ending, so I'm going to forget about that for right now. And I'm going to go fry, like Friday, Fright. Oh, it looks like night. If I know night, I can do fright. But I'm not done. Frightened. Nothing frightened him. Wow, boys and girls, what did I do? Shout it out. Whisper it. That's right. I crashed the parts together because I am the boss of my reading. One day, when Nelson and Nina had been chasing wildebeest, Nelson saw something lying in the grass. He ran over to see what it was. That was a mistake. Oh, boys and girls, look carefully at the picture. What is he seeing in the grass? And why is it a big mistake? Turn and talk to a friend, teddy bear, or partner, and tell them why it was a big mistake. Do you have a clue? Are you thinking? Are you predicting what might happen next? Let's turn the page and find out. The something in the grass was a lioness. Oh, lioness is a name for a female lion. She stood up in front of Nelson. He turned to go back, but another lioness was there right behind him. See? And another. The lionesses were between Nelson and his big sister Nina. Here she is. He tried to run somewhere else, but there were lionesses all around him, blocking his way. Talk to someone and tell them how you think Nelson is feeling right now. Make some predictions about how could he become safe again. What might happen? Do you have a good prediction? Let's go. I'm going to read on. The lionesses were hungry. They had not eaten for 2 days, and they had cubs to feed. They all came closer to Nelson. They were going to spring on his back. Oh, how are you feeling? I'm feeling sad for Nelson. Nelson was very frightened. Let's look at this word. I see the little word I know. Bell. O-W says O, and I know E-D. He bellowed. Did I crash the parts together? Am I the boss of my reading? Yay! He bellowed as he tried to run past the lionesses. But I'm not done yet because I need to understand what that word bellowed means. What do we think it means if he puts his trunk up like this and he's trying to get away? I'm going to keep reading and see if I can find out. Nina cried out too. Oh, I think cried out is a clue for bellowed. That's what that fancy word means. And Nina's trying to help him too, right? Let's see what happens next. Are you ready? I'm going to turn the page. Nelson's mother and grandmother and aunts and cousins heard the cries, and they all came charging to the rescue. Oh, what do you think that means, charging to the rescue? Turn and talk to a friend, your teddy bear, and say what you think the word charging means. I think they're coming to help him because rescue means that they're going to make him safe. They lifted up their trunks and trumpeted as they ran. What do you think that word trumpeted means? I think it means like bellowed. They made lots of noises. Look, what's happening? The ground shook as the herd rushed to save Nelson. Oh, look at this word, herd. That's a new word. What do you think a herd means? Let's take a look at the picture. What do you think a herd of elephants means? Turn to someone and ask them what they think it means. A herd means a group. The lionesses heard them coming. They turned and fled. What do you think the word fled means looking at the picture? I think it means they're running away. Is that what you thought? Thumbs up. You guys are really the boss of your reading. Nelson and Nina ran towards the herd. Look at the herd. And for a long time afterwards, they did not play too far away from their family. Why do you think they didn't play too far away from their family? What do you think made them feel that they needed to stay with the herd? Turn and talk to your friends, your family. Yeah, I think they needed to feel safe, right? Not to be around those other animals. So when you're in a herd, of animals. It means that they're going to protect each other. I hope you had fun reading that story about Nelson. This fiction story will go along with all of your great nonfiction on Tuesday, Elephant Day. Have a great learning day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.